Good morning once again. Welcome to our morning devotions, experiencing God through the seasons of life. The title of our devotion this morning is And It Came to Pass. We are going to be taking it from the second book of Kings, chapter 4, verses 5 and 6. Remember, we have been exploring together from verse 1. Today we are on verse 5 and verse 6. Verse 5 reads, So she went from him and shut the door upon her and upon her sons, who brought the vessels to her, and she poured out. Verse 6. And it came to pass, when the vessels were full, that she said unto her son, Bring me yet a vessel. And he said unto her, There is not a vessel anymore. And the oil stayed. May the Lord bless the reading of his word. After having moved all the jars, after filling every jar, after having done the action that was supposed to be done, because verse 4 is instruction, verse 5 is action. If we look throughout this story, there was action, there was activity. There are times when we expect things to happen because the Lord has promised that he will give his whilst they sleep. I don't think it means exactly sleeping without doing anything. I think it means what we then get out of our effort is not equal to the blessing that we receive. So here this woman has been active throughout her story. She has gone to borrow. Firstly, she has gone to the prophet. She's been instructed to go and borrow. She's been instructed to shut the door. She's been instructed now to pour the vessels and to move the vessels. All this was work. And after every vessel had been filled, she went back to the prophet. We make the mistake that when we have asked things from God and God has blessed us with whatever he has blessed us, we go ahead without going back to God. This woman went back to the prophet to get further instruction on what to do with the oil. And I think her faith was something that we should all applaud. One thing that I've realized in life is that this woman was a bold woman who made bold statements with her actions. Just the going out to borrow was a bold statement. The going out with her kids without really knowing what will happen, a small vessel pouring into bigger vessels, that was a bold statement. And I think as widows, we need to make bold statements with our life. Why? Because the God who has promised is a big God. And his promises, we know that they do not expire. What he did for those of old, he's still doing for us. And what we know, with God, all things are possible. What is impossible with men is possible with God. When people look at your life, they see impossibilities. They see a life that is finished. But when God looks at your life, he sees a lot of possibilities. He sees a new season in your life. And I think we're entering a new season. Allow the Lord to lead you into this new season. Our most powerful tool is to cooperate with God. All those who cooperated with God experienced the power of God, even in difficult situations. Difficult situations, remember, they are an opportunity for God to be seen. Whatever you face in life, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a big God, he is ready to be seen in your difficult circumstances, and you need to cooperate with God. So she went back to the man of God, and the oil had stayed, not because the oil was finished, no, but because the vessels were finished. Every single vessel was filled. And may I encourage you this morning to know that the Lord is able to fill all your aspirations, all your dreams, whatever it is that you dream. He says, I'll give you the desires of your heart. I'm talking from experience, not only mine, but also from the experiences of others. And I also want to urge you to trust God for bigger things. If God doesn't get into your things, you can never do them on your own. You need a big God to do big things for you. And I challenge you this morning, try this God. Go back to God if you have had your project and ask him what to do with the treasure that he has given you. May the Lord bless you.